You might drive through to get a kids' meal, but see how kids' meal toys might get driven out.
Chickens in a suburban neighborhood, see how one family fights the recession and if it's an option for you.
Is this warm weather here to stay, or could this be the warm before the storm? Stay tuned to find out.
Hello, I'm Kamie Barnes.
And I'm Rachael McAllister. Welcome to Weber State News.
Many northern Utah residents are crowing about chickens, or the idea of urban chickens.
Dan Rabe tells us why some people love having chickens and why others say it should be against the law.
Urban chickens have gained popularity in the past few years because of unpredictable food prices and the ongoing economic recession. Janine Hill of West Point appreciates the security of having homegrown food.
That I can fend for myself, and I don't need to rely on grocery stores. You know, if I had to, we'd be fine.
Urban chickens have many benefits. Chickens eat kitchen scraps and eat insects in the yard. The eggs are a great source of protein. Most urban chicken farmers raise hens and rarely use them for meat. Chickens also require far less space than other livestock like cattle. Here we have the hen house right here, and we got the chickens right here. This holds about 6 chickens. As you can see, it really doesn't take up much of a yard here. It's pretty economical. However, there are some things to be aware of. Chickens will not lay eggs if there isn't enough light. Chickens also have a pecking order and can brutally fight with each other. Celeste Christensen installed perches in the cage to separate her fighting chickens. In fact, it was one of the main reasons she got rid of them.
Well, ours unfortunately had that pecking order, and we went on, they have a chicken website, Backyard Chickens, and they said it happens a lot, and a lot of people just end up getting rid of all the chickens except their favorite one.
Many cities have strict rules for chickens. Residents are only allowed a certain number of chickens, and there cannot be roosters.
Oh, I think it should be legal. I just think you have to be careful with the roosters. We had a time where there were 3 roosters in our neighborhood, and every morning they woke us up. And everyone got rid of their roosters, and it's so nice.
But both Celeste and Janine believe urban chickens should be legal.
I think you should be able to, because if you take good care of your chickens and have a clean coop, and I don't see that there's a problem there.
From West Point City, for Weber State News, I'm Dan Rabe.
Urban chickens aren't legal everywhere. Ogden City denied a woman the right to have chickens on her property just last month.
A 22-year-old man caused a standoff in West Haven Wednesday, all because he couldn't get a cigarette. The man approached a group of contractors, and when they said they didn't have a cigarette, he threatened them with a handgun. Soon after, he began pointing the gun to workers from a house across the street. More than 24 police officers and the Weber Metro SWAT team sealed off the neighborhood. After 4 hours, the suspect was found. No one was harmed.
Utah's unemployment rate increased in October. While economists say the economy is improving and the number of jobs available is up by 16,000 from last year, finding jobs is taking longer than normal. The state of Utah is still below the national average for unemployment.
Global warming is often the center of heated debates, and the heat is not far from campus. John Caple tells us how scientists help shed light on this issue.
Glaciers are retreating at alarming rates, according to world-renowned photographer, scientist, and adventurer James Balog. Balog gave a stunning presentation for a capacity audience in the Shepherd Union. The National Geographic contributor is concerned about the condition of our planet.
We're in the middle of the biggest science experiment the human race has ever created. And we don't know exactly where it's going, but we know that the direction is not good. We are moving our planet outside the bounds of where the planet has existed for the 10,000 years of agricultural civilization.
There are several theories concerning the cause of global warming and the effect it has on our environment. Balog has a common sense resolve.
Number one, to have the right perception and the right psychology. Denial and complacency are the enemy. The word later is our enemy too. There is no later. It's got to be dealt with now. If we just keep saying, oh, later we'll deal with it, 50 years out, we'll figure it out, by then it's too late because the committed change will be out of control. I have no patience with the idea of later. I think that the time is now. So we need to focus on new technologies, engineering and scientific capability. So we need to give those guys the opportunity, those men and women, the opportunity to use their best assets.
At the Shepherd Union, for Weber State News, I'm John Caple.
James Baylog's photographs are on display here at Weber State through November 30th.
The Ogden City Council approved the development of a new Hilton Garden Inn on Tuesday. Proponents of the hotel say it will help Ogden's economy. Opponents say it will hurt business for other hotels in the area. The 4-story hotel will be built downtown on the northwest corner of 23rd Street and Washington Boulevard. Construction is set to begin in June of next year.
The new Megaplex Theater in Centerville will be built tax-free as part of Centerville's Shovel Ready program. The city plans to cut the theater chain a break, saving them $2.6 million in otherwise owed property taxes. City officials say the new theater will create jobs and encourage growth on the west side of Centerville. They say the tax break will come at no cost to residents.
Many people find that getting kids to make healthy choices is a challenge. Now the city of San Francisco requires it by law. Many California children will now have to choose healthier choices at fast food restaurants if they want a toy. The government regulations has some Utah parents concerned.
I think it's fun every now and then to get my child a kids meal that they like with a toy, then that should be my choice. Just like I wouldn't expect the government at my house to tell me you can feed this to your child for dinner.
Encouraging kids to make better choices in their eating habits is essentially going to be a good thing in the long run.
Though the state of Utah has no plans in the near future for a bill like this, many Utah representatives believe this bill could be helpful to Utah children. For information on how to help kids make healthier choices, visit www.keepkidshealthy.com. Weber State will award Lieutenant General Brent Snowcroft with an honorary Doctorate of Humanities degree during December's commencement exercise. Snowcroft is an Ogden native who served as National Security Advisor during President Gerald Ford and President George H.W. Bush. Along with receiving this degree, Snowcroft will deliver the commencement address. It all takes place December 10th at the D Event Center. More than half of Weber State students are non-traditional. While it may be hard for some to juggle work and family, the Non-Traditional Student Center might just have something to offer. Students who are over the age of 25, married or divorced, veterans or disabled qualify as non-traditional students. The center offers tutoring and mentoring opportunities for all the students who need a little help. The center also has a study area, computer lab, hourly daycare, and a lounge if you just wish to relax. Every Tuesday, they put out a spread of treats free of charge for all the non-traditional students to enjoy. Here is what one of the center's employees said about Tuesday Treat Day and the benefits of going.
Well, we offer the Tuesday Treats as just an opportunity for all non-traditional students to come in, interact with one another, network with one another, just visit, see that there's more people out there who are in the same type of situations as they are, yep, and be able to just meet and greet with people.
To learn more about the Non-Traditional Student Center, visit them in the Shepherd Union Building in room 322 or just go to their website at www.weber.edu. It's still November, but many are feeling a sense of holiday spirit. It's that holiday spirit that's driving Weber State clubs to give back. Just above the Union Building's atrium is a bridge that, for the month of November, has been deemed the Christmas Tree Bridge. The Community Involvement Center provides 16 mini trees this year for various clubs and groups to decorate and display in November. Then, in December, give to a family in need. Clubs could use traditional ornaments or theme their tree based on their department, like the Ski Club or Non-Traditional Student Center. Chantel Spiller, this year's chairwoman for the Christmas Tree Bridge, tells us how it all works.
Each department, whoever comes, first come, first serve, gets to decorate a Christmas tree for whomever they like. If they don't have a family in mind, because they can send it out to who they believe is in need of having a Christmas tree this year, then we, here in the Community Involvement Center, just send them to families that we believe would benefit from having a tree.
Chantel also encourages everyone to give a little more this holiday season. The Christmas Tree Bridge is one of the many ways Weber State students can give back. For more information on how to spread holiday cheer, visit the Community Involvement Center at weber.edu.
Toss the weather.
Well, speaking of the warm and fuzzies, it looks like it's going to be pretty warm. Let's go to Alyssa for our 7-day weather forecast.
Well, Kamie, I don't know how long it's going to stay warm and fuzzy out there, but if we take a look at our national map, we have some cooler temperatures all around this north area up here. It only looks kind of warm down here, so we'll see how it is. With the high and low pressures up in the western region, yes, that's right, it says heavy snow possible. So for all you ski and snowboarders out there, this could be a good weekend for you. And if we take a closer look, we have the temperatures lately have been around the 50s. Ogden, 51, Salt Lake, 57. This is unseasonably warm right now. But this, you know what this means, the warm before the storm. We're getting some snow this weekend, so be prepared. This right here is the snow coverage right now over the western United States, and as you can see, Utah doesn't have that much for this time of the year, but after this weekend, this whole map should be covered. Let's take a look at the 7-day forecast now. Okay, today we still have 53 degrees, and tomorrow 46, so it's still kind of warm, but as soon as Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, that's when the storm is coming, and there's snow, snow, snow. Most of the ski resorts are open this weekend, but if some of those aren't, they should be opening by Thanksgiving weekend. And you might want to bundle up because we got some low teens down here. Back to you, Kamie.
All right, Alyssa, we'll make sure that we bundle up. So do you have any plans this weekend?
Mostly just homework this weekend, but it'll be a nice break because I was pretty busy last weekend. So.
Oh, what did you do?
I actually teamed up with some other Weber State students to help the homeless. Their faces may not be familiar, but their voices probably are. The staff of 88.1 Weber FM spent the day at the Harrison Boulevard Fresh Market store. They were asking shoppers to give a small donation and make a big difference for people in need. A $5 donation may not seem like much, but with that money, the Ogden Rescue Mission can give Thanksgiving dinner to someone who would have gone without.
We have put together $5 bags of food, basically Thanksgiving dinner minus the turkey. These bags are going to families that wouldn't otherwise have Thanksgiving dinner, so we're helping them out.
The Ogden Rescue Mission expects to feed 1,000 people next week. If you missed the fundraiser and want to donate, there is still time to help out. The Ogden Rescue Mission is always accepting donations.
Well, it's finally here, the first of the last 2 installments of the Harry Potter films. And boy, it brought some fans.
Yeah, diehard fan, pretty much.
Cool. Well, it looks like Harry Potter himself attended the midnight premiere. Hundreds showed up at the Megaplex 13 last night to get a glimpse of the movie. Others came to see the Hogwarts Owl, or to even get a custom-made wand. The second installment of the final Harry Potter film is set to release in June of next year. Wow, looks like a pretty great film. What do you think?
I think it looks fantastic. I hope it'll be just as good as all the rest. Even better.
I love Harry Potter. I've watched every movie, so I'm so excited for this. I'm really bummed out I didn't go to the midnight showing, but I'm ready for it.
Well, hopefully you'll get to see it soon. That's all for us at Weber State News. For more headlines, look up what's happening at Weber State Student Newspaper at wsusignpost.com, or listen to 88.1 on your radio dial every 15 minutes on the hour for KWCR's 88-second update. We'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.
See ya.